Okay, welcome to another podcast. I'm Stan Lee, aka Stan Firm.
What's up, fam? It's Carl.
And we are Man-ish Podcast, where we're encouraging men to be leaders and embrace their varying roles in their community.
Well, today, fam, we're going to be talking about dating as a co-parent and as a single parent. We're going to kind of go over all that to get an idea, because some fellas are having some issues, some fellas are making some mistakes, so we want to talk about all that.
Okay, so we want to talk about first. We want to talk about, what do you want to address first? You want to address the mistakes being made, or you want to mention how dating has been since COVID, during COVID, in this new modern era?
I think we should do the negative first,
right,
and then we'll end with the positive.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's use the word negative. How about the challenging?
Okay. You can call it that.
But you're gonna say negative. All right, whatever. So what is it? What you got? What you got? All
right. To me, some of the negatives are the belief that some people shouldn't be dating. I think that's a problem because
some people mean some women or some men?
I'm gonna say both men and women. Some baby daddies, some baby mamas have the impression that you should be just focused on the children and nothing else. Well, I think people should stop thinking that, because it don't make sense. We're not meant to be on this world alone. We're meant to be with somebody, and so celebrating ups and downs, trials and tribulations, you need to be with somebody. So if it didn't work out with your baby daddy or your husband or your ex-wife or your baby mama, you need to meet somebody, but be, careful with who you pick. Don't make the same mistake again. Watch out for the red flags, but definitely meet other people, because it's difficult to raise children on your own. Not to say that the person that you meet is going to be the child's father or the child's mother, but they're going to be a part of your support system, because that's what we all need. We need to be supported every once in a while. So I definitely.
We're going to get in trouble. Oh, yeah. What are you talking about?
Listen, just the title alone, managed. I've been getting shots just for the title alone. Managed? What does that even mean?
We can't have us. We can't have our own.
I'm getting shots from that. I'm getting shots from some of the videos already. I'm like,
it's funny. It reminds me of that one Old Spice commercial where that comedian, forgot his name. He's like, all I want is a bath fragrance of my own, some bath gel. And she's like, wait, hold on. Men just got into bath gels. But guess what? Now that we're here, we like. Oh yeah. Well,
right.
You still using Brute? That old square soap and stuff? No, man. I mean, that Ivory.
We need that special soft. We can put on our what do you call those things?
Loofah.
Put it on our loofah. We got loofahs too. We need the soft. Put it on our skin. We need it too. We want to be loved too.
We want to exfoliate.
Absolutely. So check this out. Baby moms, baby dads, listen. I 100% believe that you should be dating. Absolutely.
What? Hold on. Timing. My brother, timing, and that's the messy part. So, number 2, you said not dating. People should be dating. Well, I'm saying messy. Don't be messy. People are messy in their dating or in their trying to be co-parents.
Yes, yeah. Don't be messy.
And hold on.
A lot of the messy.
Define messy. Define messy.
So, a lot of the messes come from the partner that hasn't let go, because a lot of times that's how it is. There's always one that's still kind of don't leave me, I want out, and so that person kind of stretches out the whole situation. What I would say for that is, if it's over, it's over. Let's call a spade a spade. It's over. It's over. So with that said, and with that knowledge known, maybe you, the clingy one, is not ready to start dating, and the other person is. The clingy one, don't be all upset when that person's moved on, because that time is going to come where you're going to want to move on, and you want everything to be amicable, everybody to be neutral and happy with the situation.
And respectful.
And respectful, for sure. And the partner that is not dating don't be what is it? No place for hate. No place for hate. Haters never win. Focus on being happy that that person has found someone, so they can in turn be happy for
Yo, are you crazy right now? You're bananas. You're bananas. You want not me, because I'm not like that. But you want people who are breaking up with their ex, who are trying to co-parent. You want them happy that there was someone else.
Yes.
Then stop. Yes. We gotta wait. No, we gotta. You know what? We're rushing this topic.
Okay,
we're rushing because we got a timing issue, we have a messing issue, and we have this no dating other people issue. All that is timing. We're talking about dating while co-parenting and being single.
I follow your lead. Time. You run it. I'm running. I'm
taking over this. You have to realize. Okay, boom.
First, you brother. You good? You have it. Handle it. Take a look. Let's go. I follow you.
Now we're talking about 2022. Boom. I think there needs to be an appreciation and an understanding of who initiated the relationship to be over with your. Again, we're talking about man stuff, so I don't want to just talk about these random people hooking up or this new way of I'm with this person, kind of, sorta. I'm in a situationship, or was that thing we heard about a year ago from the Pickett Smith people? The Smith people, Will Smith and his
entanglements.
I'm talking about entanglements when you're living with this person you are gonna possibly spend the rest of your life with, and you're out messing around. I don't want to talk to those type of people, because those aren't the responsible men we're trying to talk to.
Responsible.
We'll have time for y'all later on, but right now we're not talking to those people. We're talking about the men who are responsible, who know their roles, know their position, and because the relationship has ran its course, or you made the decision responsibly, or your partner made a decision responsibly in how they see things that you're not ready for, but you get hit with it, now you have to deal with it. So I'm talking about January 1st. Let's just pretend it happened on January 1st, and now we're February 7th. Right, true. We're right now going in. So now we're a month and 6 days out. What are you doing? Because I'm telling you right now, that roller coaster of emotion, if you're the one initiating it, it will be different how you approach co-parenting. It will be different how you approach dating, because emotionally you've severed yourself for some time before you filed for divorce or told that person it's over. So maybe that person might be prepared to start doing the various apps dating, or taking the arranged blind dates from friends or family, whatever it may be. But the person that got smacked in the face, it's over. You're like, wait, hold on. How it's over? We just went on family vacation.
I love you.
I love you. They're still dealing. That person is not ready to date yet. In fact, some people, you're going to have a lot of people mad at you, my man, because some people are going to say, Carl, you need a good year or 2 years after it's over to begin dating, because women are going to say, hey, man, you're not done with that yet emotionally. You haven't created that opportunity to let me in your life. So we got to be clear on timing.
And I'm going to say, I'm a clown. Y'all know I'm a clown. But
I think welcome back.
There's some men that don't want to let go as well. I don't want to act like it's just only women. There's men that don't want to let go as well. But I'm just being clown. I'm clown.
No. Well, listen, let's be real. The high percentage of women who are leaving the relationships before the men is the height of it. So we all know it is the women that statistically are ready to move on past than the men, huh?
They initiate.
Yeah, they initiate. So in their mind, they're ready. So of course, men aren't prepared to leave yet, because the statistics show is a high percentage of women that are ending the relationship, not just the men.
I believe it's like 75% of divorces in the United States are initiated by women.
Of course. And so they're prepared. They're mentally prepared for it. They still have to go through the roller coaster of emotions that divorcing and separation has to deal with. But this is very delicate. It's not just jumping in and how to do it the right way. It's timing being very important. Messiness. Again, Grown man stuff, not these little boys out here trying to put their thing and everything thing out here. Grown men. So the messiness comes from those. Let's say some time has gone by, 8 months, 9 months. Things have been initiated. Now you have separate homes and houses, and hopefully you want to develop. What's happening right now, and again, as a professional in this area, I'm seeing the majority, and I got to get my statistics right. I'm not going to give any right now because I want to make sure I get them correct. But there's a high percentage of men who are not able to just jump in co-parent the way they wish to because of the separation. Because of most likely than not, the women, even if they initiate it, will say, "I do everything." He just plays his role as a provider.
Right.
He can't handle the 18-month daughter. He can't handle the kids on those days. And I know I'm a person where I'm about, if it's good for the kids, we can't turn that father who's been around the kids, every day, waking or not waking, whatever, homework or not homework, an opportunity to give his to step up and do more than he was doing before. Because again, if you've been in a relationship for 5 years, 6 months, 15 years, of course there was a division of labor. Of course there were, since you handle this aspect of things better than me, go do it. But I know plenty of men, I'm about 100, 200 plus, where they're handling things just as well as their other counterparts.
If not better.
If not better. Okay, I don't want to get into no debate about that, but there are men I know, it ain't the same. Again, our father generation, it was understood. Daddy is daddy, plays that gender role. Now, there's plenty of men cooking and cleaning, taking care of the PTA. They're doing all that. So 100%. Messiness, and when we're including, again, co-parenting and dating right now, how are they dating? They can't be messy. Okay, and then some of these men out here want to throw things in women's faces. A grown man not going to do that. A grown man is going to handle his business and let his actions show. Okay, he's not going to sit there and just talk about it and tweet about it. I mean, again, it's not easy. This stuff is not easy at all. Okay, this is going to be part 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 because I'm telling you, more voices and definitely some very, depending on the type of woman, the culture. Culture is part of it too. That's going to change the conversation 100%. So this right here is just about introducing this concept on how to co-parent and be single. That is not easy nowadays.
No, definitely not. Especially because you're not trying to show your kids, like me, for instance. I don't include my kids in my dating. Like I don't introduce them to the women because I want to make sure you are the right woman. If you're not the right woman, I'm not going to waste my children's energy in knowing and finding out about you. So
and most men I see that are doing that, they need the help. They need the help from a new live-in. They need the help from the support emotionally, maybe for the new significant other, the new paramour. And again, we're doing mannish stuff, grown man stuff. They're doing it in a way that's toxic and that's messy. Do you live your life? But I think there should be a boundary that you and your co-parent, your ex, the mother of your children, have a conversation about. Again, don't laugh. Don't think this is stupid. Don't think this is impossible. It is not. But if you're going to do mannish, you're going to be grown man stuff, is that conversation. Listen, and again, it might take you to have therapy, fellowship with your fellow responsible men. Not the running around knuckleheads out there. The responsible to sit you down and say, hey, listen, if you're going to approach your children's mother on, yes, you want to have your children overnight, 3 nights, 2 nights, consistently. You better have a plan to show her, here's the kid's bedroom, it's furnished, here's what I'm going to do on a daily basis because I'm going to interact as often as I can with my children. And when I do have them, here's my plan on how I'm going to conduct them or behave with them. So if you are going to date, I mean, do what you want to do, but I always tell people, keep that boundary. Hey, new person in my life, Paramount, I care about you, you care about me, but you know what? I don't want to introduce someone new into my children's life just yet. That's respecting you as well as the kids. So have a time frame. Maybe after 6 to 8 months of consistent monogamous dating. If you got 3 or 4 girls you're peppering and you get your stable right.
Not monogamous.
That's not what I'm talking about. If you're like, hey, I need me this on Monday and this one on Saturday night and
chocolate,
Thursday,
vanilla, strawberry,
hey, flavors. We're not talking about the different flavors, and
right.
I select you to introduce to my kids.
Right.
A grown man who said, okay, I'm not going to be alone. I do, now that I've worked through my relationship with my children's mother, whatever that might be, therapy, conversation, whatever, self-help, mental wellness, whatever it might be, I'm ready to move past it and introduce someone new for me. That doesn't mean the kids are ready. Don't do that messiness. No. Okay, sit down and understand where you are at, and then develop that relationship responsibly. And I think you should put a boundary. If you're a responsible man, responsible. Again, I'm gonna make sure I'm clear. Responsible, not dudes that are out there trying to regain themselves. If you're gonna do that, well, I was married for 5, 10, 8, 20 years, and I was responsible, and I still got out of this. She still left me. If that's your story, take your time.
Right.
Take time for you. Make sure you're right, because the new person does not need your baggage. They're gonna have their own baggage. You're gonna have your baggage. It's not fair to them. Okay, so when you're gonna do the co-parenting and the dating thing, I think you gotta keep that completely separate. Do not introduce that two thing, and it's between you and that child's mother. So there's no, hey, what is she doing for you? Because what's funny? Most divorces and people move past the divorce, they're going to be with someone who is currently divorcing or has divorced.
Yeah.
If they're single. So they'll be like, here's what you can do. And now you got someone else now involved. Relax with that. You got to be very, very, very careful and not continue that. So, I think I'm going to end it for right now because I'm getting a little bit excited. And I want to get deeper into it, but we cannot. But one, Carl started by saying you go ahead and date. That's true. You can find yourself someone, but I'm talking about, I'm including in that, watch your timing. Be ready for that. If you need to get out there and figure things out, which means finding yourself in different situations, be careful with that because the kids are watching. Be careful with that. Don't involve the kids. And be responsible and don't be messy with it. Messy. So with that, I'm wrapping this up for right now. I can't wait for part 2 because part 2, I'm gonna go in on some other things that I see that's not responsible.
True. Don't forget, fam, like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share Managed Podcast.
And if you think what I'm even starting off is not the right thing to hear, let me know.
If we sound like clowns, we don't know what you're talking about. Let us know. Be like, yo, y'all are clowns. We don't want to hear you. Let us know. But comment.